It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go from college sports to the pros, but you always have to keep in mind that knowledge and ballage always start in college. This is what I think should happen. NCAA basketball college students should play basketball for at least 2 years so that they will attain more experience with money, maturity, popularity, age, and understanding of the game of basketball, as well as transitioning from the NCAA to the NBA. Now, who's in charge, the NBA or the NCAA? Well, the answer is the NCAA. That's the governing body responsible for monitoring and punishing the violations of the age policy. My first point, the NCAA is responsible for enrolling college students from high schools all across the country. That is where the NBA hopefuls, that's where they make or break their NBA dreams. Furthermore, that is where they get coached and prepped for the pros. Lack of money is a key factor as well. Experience with money has always been the Achilles heel for college athletes, in particular NCAA basketball college athletes. Also, the ability to manage and protect large sums of money is going to be a crucial factor as well. Imagine being a freshman in college, your first overall pick in the NBA draft, and your coach decides to hand you a $30 million offer. Okay? Not only are you going to be, one, overwhelmed, but two, you're not going to know what to do with all that money. You're not going to have that experience to manage and protect all that money as well. Now, knowledge versus ballage. Where does it all begin? It all begins in college. Taking the time to go to college. If you're a one-and-done college athlete, you're not going to have that experience to know what it's like to be a college athlete and represent your school and have school pride, school passion, especially here at the University of Texas at Austin. Also, learning about the way the world works in and out of the classroom. That experience essentially vanishes if you're one and done. So you want to play at least 2 years of college experience to also motivate you into staying and representing your school and campus. Also, figuring out what you want to do in your life. At such a young age, let's say you're a business major and you're also on the basketball team and you choose to go and declare for the NBA draft. It's a good choice. Well, good luck pursuing a business major career for the next few years because you have now dedicated your life for the next at least decade towards the NBA. Furthermore, that's why I think sometimes money may be more of an important thing in life than a degree for college. And as a college student, I take that very personally. Concerning popularity, current NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, according to ESPN.com, once stated this: if a team makes the tournament, once the team is out, this is concerning the NCAA, once the team is out, then the good players then prepare for the NBA draft. Overall, I believe the better NBA option is 2 years post-high school. This concerns popularity because the really good players like today, Julius Randle, freshman, just declared for the draft yesterday. Joel Embiid, freshman, just declared for the draft yesterday. All these good professional college basketball athletes, they think they have all this ego going for them. They want to declare for the NBA draft. I think long term, they need at least 2 years of college experience. They want to jump from point A to point C, go to point B first. Now, age and experience. Why does the NBA age limit matter to us in society at large? Well, it's the same reason why we have age restrictions for voting for ages 21 and up, or 18 and up. And it's the same reason why we have drinking policies for ages 21 and up. I'm going to use a Spider-Man reference. With great power comes great responsibility. In other words, you have to be more mature physically and mentally. You have to be very compatible with your teammates. As you can see here, this man right there is my age, 19 years old. He's the youngest player in the NBA. To his left is a 26-year-old Dwight Howard, who I'm a fan of. That's a 7-year separation, okay? 26 years old. That's the middle age for NBA players, okay? The oldest player in the NBA is in his 40s already. So I do not want to see varying age differences of this amount. What I do want to see is similar physical and mental compatibility and chemistry amongst the players and teammates on and off the court. Understanding of the game. NBA.com, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Hall of Fame basketball player. When it comes to understanding the game, he said this, quote, teams have made it possible for athletes to leave school and go pro and enroll for a minimum amount of semesters needed to be draft eligible. Overall, the value of the college degree has lost its luster. Who values college degrees here? Raise your hand. That's right. So I take this very personal as well. I think college should be just as important as going pro. Now, transitioning from college to the court. The NFL rules don't really state that a player must attend college to go pro, but usually players who go in the NFL draft and get selected have at least 2 years, if not 3 years, or 4 years of college experience. Some go all the way to their senior year and go pro. Now the MLB is a little different. You technically don't have to go to college. You can go straight from high school to the MLB. But there's this little thing called a farm system in which many MLB players play for many, many years. Some don't even get past the farm system. So that's why my proposal is very similar and different compared to other sports like the MLB and NFL. Now you know what should happen, who's in charge, the lack of money, how it matters to players and athletes, popularity, age, and experience, and the vital importance of that, as well as the understanding and transitioning of basketball athletes from the NCAA to the NBA. Now overall, I think that it's a dream come true and a once-in-a-lifetime experience going from NCAA basketball to college to the pros, but you must remember that knowledge and knowledge begin in college.